You good?
Yeah.
That's flat, right?
Yeah, that's good.
That didn't hurt you, right?
Sparring a beginner is the hardest shit ever. So today we are breaking down sparring with a beginner, aka my little brother, who has only trained about once, and we're going to break down what a beginner might naturally do good and what they naturally do bad. Starting out with this first clip, we're just jabbing to see how he moves, how he reacts to it, and as you can tell, it's not too tough to land that jab if I wanted to, but this is what I'm worried about with beginners. It's getting in this position. Look at his feet. They're really close together. He's going to get knocked over if he keeps moving around like that. So footwork is very important for a beginner. But let's move right on to things he naturally does well, which is moving, slipping, ducking, moving his head. Head movement is very important, and he naturally does it, pretty decent. So for a beginner, if he could just keep practicing slipping, rolling, ducking correctly, and maybe even switching stances similar to guys who do it very well, like the Corey Sandhagens, the TJ Dillashaws, the Sean O'Malley's, he can get really good with this style if he's willing to put the work in. And you might have missed this next one because it was really fast, but we're going to slow it down. I'm trying to set up the right hand here and naturally just whoop, goes right under it. And I didn't teach him that. He trained like one time. I've been training for 6+ years, mainly in kickboxing, but it shows you just with moving your head and just having weird, crazy movement, you can avoid a lot of punches. But now, this is where we get more serious in the breakdown. He can avoid a lot of shots. You, as a beginner, can avoid a lot of shots if you're weird, wonky, you're all over the place. But the thing that happens, that I warned my little brother about as well, you can do all this, but deep down, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know the position you're putting yourself in. And eventually, whoop, you can slip under a punch, but what happens when you get here? Right now, I'm going to go ahead and freeze. First, we're going to watch this. Boom, he slips under that, and that was just pure athleticism. But right here, I'm going to show you in a freeze frame. Look at that position he put himself in. He's standing so tall with his feet off the ground, his chin in the air. He could get knocked out cold if I was a bad older brother, but we're going to let him slide and hope he doesn't put himself in that position ever again. And continuing the breakdown, this is kind of crazy because from training once, maybe for like 30 minutes, this dude is just slipping, switching stances, ducking, just being a real pain in the ass to hit. And I'm like, dude, if you actually practice this, you could land some crazy shots. But obviously he has no experience, so go easy on him. But he actually just, he hit me in the body there. And since he doesn't know how to throw punches correctly yet, because he doesn't have the experience behind, he still was able to feint me out, just moving a lot, switching stances, faking up and down. So that's something as a beginner he did well, just naturally being crazy, being unpredictable, and feinting. But now to the main point of this breakdown. If you are a beginner, do not put yourself in bad positions and don't switch stances if you don't know what you're doing yet, because you're going to get caught like that. Just slap right to the face. Luckily, we're going very light, so it's kind of like an open hand slap, but I thought it broke his damn tooth for a second. But right here, we're in a freeze frame on this position. You see how he is very narrow, his feet in the air. He can easily get knocked down if we were going harder. Luckily, we're being very playful, but if you are a beginner, you're going to put yourself in very bad positions if you have not even mastered one stance yet. So work on the jab, work on the right hand, work on your defense, master the basics in one stance. And if you got that really, really, really clean, and you could do it in your sleep, then maybe you can start switching stances so that you can have an advantage on your opponent. But if you don't have one stance mastered, don't even switch. You're going to get cracked. You're going to get hurt. Eventually, you're going to get caught in a very bad position. And we do not want to see you go to sleep unless you're tucked in your bed at night and your mom knows that you're tucked in and she loves you and gives you a kiss on the forehead, okay? But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I had a lot of fun making it. My little brother is getting better and better every day and now has been training more often and learning from his mistakes. So hopefully you are using this video to help yourself get better and to improve your fight skills. And last but not least, please subscribe or you're going to put me in a bad position financially. Bet you feel real good not subscribing now, you fucking asshole.